Hey guys, so a few days ago, and it's gonna come out on YouTube, I've released a video about optimizing for best value. And then I'm now going to tell you that you should or don't over optimize. Don't over optimize when you're looking to buy real estate. My name is Fahd Dawood. I talk about real estate, your life, my life, and our path to allowing financial abundance coming to us. I've been doing this for 14 plus years, started in Toronto, Canada, and since 2007 in Dubai. If you want to work with me and buy a property or use any of my other services, perhaps you want a real estate strategy, you want to expand your portfolio, you want some general advice, there is a contact form, you can reach out to me. That's a paid service. If you want general advice or if you want very general guidance, then you can always put it in the comment section. I'll make a video and I will explain so that everybody else can also benefit just like you would like to benefit. Okay, good. It's going to be a short video, not very too long, but I want to talk about, don't over optimize when you're buying a property, specifically when it's for investment. Okay, and I'll explain to you why. Sometimes investors are new and they're coming into the market and they get blown away. Perhaps that's not the right use of word, but they get, bedazzled. Their eyes start like really becoming big because, they walk into these gorgeous sales centers that are designed to sell you, which is fine, which is great. That's their job, right? If they didn't have that, you wouldn't have a great buying experience. So let's appreciate them for what they are. But then when you go into these sales centers, sometimes, hey, you know what? Let me narrate my story, okay? We all know that, getting a balcony is great on an apartment. And I remember back in 2008, me and my partner bought our first property in downtown, okay? And we were late to the party, so all the decent, good properties were already sold. But there was this one bedroom apartment available with this huge terrace overlooking the Burj Khalifa, right? Burj Khalifa wasn't even built yet, but this terrace was overlooking Burj Khalifa, and essentially speaking, the salesperson told us, hey, listen, it's going to be amazing, you can have a party here, which is great, which is true, right? But essentially speaking, we were paying for all this extra non-livable space. Now, if we had different criteria set, like, if we were just playboys, right, and we had a few pads in Monaco and a few in New York and a few in Paris and a few in London, and we just needed a pad in London that would allow us to throw a nice party for all of our friends, that's great. But if you're looking from an investment perspective and you're going to be paying service charges on this terrace area and you're only going to be using it once every 4 years to throw that party for your in-laws that are visiting you, maybe it's not excellent best value. So don't over optimize. Having a balcony would be good. Having a balcony even facing here that gave you side view of Burj Khalifa, even if it's not straight view of Burj Khalifa, would be good. But to have a big terrace would not be the most efficient thing, okay? So when you're in there looking to buy property, do not over optimize, because the more you over optimize on your wish list, the more money that's going to go out, which is great. That's fine if your criteria is different. But sometimes your criteria is to make a lot of money back in, therefore then over optimizing. For instance, if you pay 100,000 more for a feature, you might be just getting maybe 2,000 dirham, or let's say you pay $100,000 more on a feature, but you get only $2,000 back per annum in terms of rent from that. So 100 divided by 2, you're looking at about 50 years for that money to come back, right? So I didn't need a calculator for that. My math's pretty good now, by the way. But so then it's not worth it, okay? So what do I mean by don't over optimize? You need a balcony? Yes. Do you need a very large balcony? No. Do you need a large terrace? No. Hey, having a good view of the Burj Khalifa is great. Yes, right? Now this would essentially mean direct view. And let's say the balcony is here. and you've got mirrors over here or windows over here. So from the window, your apartment shows Burj Khalifa. If you step out into the balcony, you could still see Burj Khalifa and you could see the fountains here. This would be good enough, especially if you're going to put it on the rental market. This, the extra value that you pay for this amazing view is sometimes not going to be justified. You're not going to be able to get it back, okay? Marble flooring is great to pay $200,000 more, right? So for instance, recently I came across there's a building in Dubai. If you buy above the 26th floor, all the flooring inside is marble. And one of my buyers, he said, I like the marble flooring. So I said, let me just clarify it with the developer. And the developer said, yeah, above the 26th floor, it's marble flooring. So in an apartment that's like 2,000 square feet, marble flooring, in my opinion, would cost between 50 to 70,000 dirhams, which could easily be gotten by themselves later on, even if they bought on a lower floor. Now, is it going to be worth paying the 250, 300,000 dollars or dirhams more, like paying double price? Sometimes yes, right? So you've got the money, you don't want the headache, brilliant. If you're buying property to rent it out later, perhaps you don't want to over optimize, because over optimizing adds more to the property, bells and whistles. So especially if you're looking to invest and then rent it out, over optimizing costs more, might not bring you the best, right? But if it's a property that you're going to be living in and wife wants it, then it's okay. Perhaps then you should over optimize, right? Keep the wife happy, right? If you want to, okay? All right, my name is Fahd. You can reach out to me if you want to work with me to buy a property. There is a contact form below. If you want to just chit chat or got a general question in the comment section, I'd love to hear from you, and I actually respond and I take it up and actually make video responses. You can go through my responses and you'll see that I've actually taken subscribers comments and made responses out of them. Okay, ciao for now, bye.